Greetings to you wherever you may be. I welcome you to another episode of Hot Shots. I am Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Adébáyọ̀ Ìlúpéjú. Today we shall be talking about our movie industry and the movie that is on my mind, or we'll be visiting our movie industry, and the movie on my mind is Ageṣin, the King of Thieves. In naming that movie, it's a cruise on its own. Now the events that took place was also something to write home about. The character casting, the costumes, the village settings, all of it, the plots, everything made babanla sense. I repeat, babanla sense. Femi Adebayo, you and the Antil Studios, abi? Iṣẹ́ ribiribi lẹ ṣe. I appreciate the efforts of people like Dele Odule, Oga Bello. I'm sorry that I'm not so conversant with the names of our women. So àwọn tí mo mọ̀ náà ni I will mention. But yes, I know what's Olori's name again now, this lady. Oh, kí ló ń ṣe mí báyìí? Toyin Abraham now. Yes, Toyin did very well. I love the part where she was removing those bullets from her leg. But even when she tried to fight Ageṣin, I enjoyed her acting, and the role Mama Antipeju Ogunmola, Odunlade Antipeju Ogunmola, Odunlade Itele the Icon, Okunu, Adekola, all of them, they made a great impression. And then look at the scenes, the water, the women going to farm, going to fetch water from the stream. It was a collection of beautiful experiences. And I give kudos to the guys. But you see, the message that was in that movie, I don't know if any one of you that saw the movie actually got the message. I love the introduction or the entry. Segun Arinze was addressing people at a museum about a piece of art. And then when they were closing the movie as well, when he still, gave us a hint as he walked out of the camera, out of the shot, when he gave us a hint that it was pretty much like he was talking about himself. And the linking of generation to generation was also exciting. So let's see it. When the hired assassin is judging the case of the rat killer, it is something. Our youth are being punished unnecessarily today. There they said, if a thief comes to your house to come and steal a loaf of bread, you should already understand there are so many valuable things in the house for such a thief to be running after bread alone. It is advisable that you sit such a fellow down, feed them properly, and then convert their energy to good use. Maybe you take them to farm, they go and cultivate farm for you, not kill them. What have we done to the pen robbers? People who we elect to positions of power to come and take care of our commonwealth. But what do? They steal our commonwealth, and they don't even use this commonwealth in our land. They take it away and develop other places. You see how sensible we are? We still rob our own people, and we take the commonwealth to other lands to develop. Often we don't even get what we have stolen, we don't get to enjoy it eventually. How can we punish somebody that has stolen so little and then pat the ones that has robbed a generation of their rights? We pat them on the back. You find them 50 million naira for a crime of 500 billion. They get a pat on the back for such crimes. That is what Ageṣin was addressing. That was why Ageṣin returned to deal with that community. He was angry, he was mad, and we all were assuming that he was just there. And you see the suspense. At first, we didn't even know that it was a case of reincarnation. Not padà wá ṣe operation. I am happy that I was able to get the message that was in the movie. Did you get anything from that movie? Think about the love of a mother. So, you know, two things. Oh, Itele the icon. I can't remember his name in the movie now, but I remember his character. His loyalty to his friend. You remember he tried to give his friend a befitting burial, and in the course of trying to do that, he lost his life as well. And so they joined forces and came back to deal with the town. And they came to restore normalcy when you look at the towards the end of the movie. And then the love of a mother. Aunty Peju Ogunmola Ekushe. Nobody would have suspected that Aunty Peju had that kind of ete or the ogbon that has always lived inside her. Nobody would think she has that kind of ogbon. Ọgbọ́n inú mi ìkànnì. Ẹgbẹ̀rún ètè àbí báwo ni màmá ṣe pé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. But you know, she was such a pleasant woman. Nobody would think she has the kind of power that she had. And she fortified her son to go and fight against Ageṣin. Did you see how Ageṣin swallowed Abegunde? Abegunde, it was Lateef Adedimeji that played that role. And did you see the narrative? This is why you should watch it if you have not watched it. The narrative of the woman who was talking about Abegunde going to war and not returning. Because Abegunde took what belonged to everybody too. He didn't inform àwọn ọmọ eléégún yòókù, the other siblings or the other members of the Eégún cult. He took the money and he went to war alone. He went to fight Ageṣin, not even knowing what he was going to fight. He probably didn't consult well enough. And then finally, see how much the story, the generational story, and the orikis that brought mercy upon the one who had to go and fight Ageṣin, who eventually got Ageṣin to pardon them. Those are the things about Oriki. It was the Oriki Gogo that now got him. Yes, he was a warrior, but it was the Oriki that now got him that mercy that he received from Ageṣin. Ageṣin could have finished him. I mean, they wanted to fight. Imagine a human being fighting a spirit. Did you see how Ageṣin got inside his body and started to torment him everywhere? And he begged for mercy. Overall, let our leaders learn. Let our leaders stop to rob us. Let our leaders make life easy for us. And let our leaders stop to punish people unjustly. And let our leaders ensure that there is justice. Anyone who commits a crime, let it be equal justice for all, just like we want equal rights. I am Ogbeni Adebayo Elupeju. If you have not seen the movie, go and see it. And if you have seen it, I want you to tell us what you learned from the movie and your best parts in the movie. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Fẹ́mi Adébáyọ̀ àti àwọn Hand Studio àti gbogbo characters, I say Sadankata to all of you. Somebody asked though, before I go, somebody asked that you should please translate this to other languages, because some of my friends do not understand Yoruba, and no matter how much I try to make it interesting to them, it didn't make much sense. And if there's going to be a sequel, we can't wait to see it. Ire o.